Did you know the average human has the same attention span as a goldfish? 7 seconds? Squirrels, ponies, MySpace.com, my cell phone tinging and binging. Did you know the average human spends 40 hours a week on their iPhone? Oh, TikTok. Oh, Instagram. Let me text my grandma down in Alabama quick. We always talk about attention deficit disorder with children, and instead of giving them more recess and healthy nutrition, we pack them full of sugar and we give them methamphetamines. What about adults? We all have attention deficit disorder to some extent. You got that tinging and binging on your cell phone, billboards flying by. People are listening to you every time you talk. I talked about a Converse the other day. All of a sudden, a Converse ad popped up on my phone. Distractions are everywhere, and distractions are the devil. So how do we cut them distractions and build our focus, you ask? Ejercicio. When you take an hour to do extremely challenging fitness, you have to focus on your breath, you have to focus on all the movements you're doing, all the body parts, all the muscles you're flexing. When you do that for a full hour, you're not only getting repetition on building strength, endurance, conditioning, but you're also getting repetition on building your focus. Are you focused right now? Hey, back here, honey. Our mission with the tribe is to build your focus so you can stiff arm those distractions and create what you were created for. Because when distractions come in the way, imagine the devil with his little horns poking at your butt. Ow! So maybe you weren't paying attention to how you weren't paying attention. When other people are speaking to you, are you internally preoccupied? Are you staying present? My wife, Diane Bergesa, says I need to work on being more present. It ended up being the one word I focused in on all year so I could be intentional about maintaining focus right here, right now. There's no time like the present, and there's no other place I'd like to be. So I'm giving you 5 tips on how to strengthen your attention deficit disorder. Hey, get back here, stay focused. Tip number 1. Work out for an hour hard every morning.
Where'd stock car racing come from?
When you do a strenuous, challenging workout, you have no other choice, no other option but to be focused the whole hour. You've got a lot of muscle groups to think about activating. You're huffing and puffing, expanding your lungs. When you do that challenging workout for a whole hour, you're not only building repetition in the muscles and the lungs, but you're building repetition in your focus, honey. Focus! Tip number 2, eat nutritious food.
Thank you so much for this bountiful harvest of Domino's, KFC, and the always delicious Taco Bell.
And stay hydrated. When you are well hydrated and you have nutrients flowing through your body, you will feel good. It feels good to feel good. When you are tired, your brain is foggy, and when you don't have nutrients in you, your brain is a little more foggy, causing it to be a little more strenuous to hold your focus. So why don't you go eat your vegetables and drink some water, and then you can focus on what I'm saying a little bit more. Focus! Number 3, raise your awareness on being present. The more you focus on focusing, the more you can focus. Did you know the average human has between 20 and 30,000 thoughts a day?
Merciful Jesus.
That's a lot going up in that noggin, a little California scrambler just a cooking. If you are intentional about grabbing your attention span and being aware of when your mind does drift off, you can just wrangle it back in right here, right now. Be where you are. You being at work thinking about home, you being at home thinking about work, ain't gonna do you no good, honey. There is no time like the present, so simply just being aware of when your mind drifts off. It's something that I'm constantly thinking about, is what am I thinking about? When someone's talking to me, am I digesting what they're saying, or am I internally preoccupied? If I simply keep my head wrapped around that, when it does drift off, I can easily wrangle it back in. And the more repetition you get at that, just like lifting weights, the stronger you get at it. Hello, are you there? Number 4, regulate your screen time use so you're not randomly checking every Instagram, Facebook, TikTok notification that you get. Maybe even take off notifications except for text messages from your mama. What else is really important besides that? So regulate your time. I personally, a new habit of mine, I check my text message, respond to them from 8 to 8:30 in the morning, and then I take a half hour in the middle of the day to respond to texts, and a half hour at night. The rest of the day, I am away from my phone and living in the moment. There's nothing that steals your presence more than, oh, hold on. And I know when someone's talking to you and you're doing this, I know you don't like it, honey, so maybe you shouldn't do it either. I'm gonna put my cell phone in my pocket. The average screen time is 7 to 8 hours a day, but people are afraid to work out 6 hours a week. You gotta be stroking me, honey.
Holy moly.
Number 5, have an accountability buddy. Maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's your friend. Have them check in with you every so often and ask them, how am I doing? Do you feel like I've been more present lately? Do you think I've been more in the room when I'm in the room? When you have a genuine friend or loved one that cares about you, that can give you honest feedback, the likelihood that you'll continue to follow through will skyrocket. So, to up your presence and to kill your attention deficit disorder, you must be coachable and let some loved ones pour into your life and give you assistance. Nothing great was ever done alone, honey. Quit trying to do life alone. You're gonna be stuck stranded on depressed island, girl. Swim on to the shore. Teamwork make the dream work, baby. Attention deficit disorder bites us all in the ass. We're all susceptible to it, and it's something we must be conscious of every single damn day, from our adolescence all the way to our elderly. So your little kids, give them some nutrition, give them recess, give them the opportunity to burn off some of that energy so they can remain focused. You adults out there, manage your screen time. Quit binging on the screen time. Eat nutritious foods, exercise, get some damn sleep. Raise your awareness on if you're being present, and invite someone in to be honest and loving and coachable, where they can tell you if you're getting better, staying the same, or getting worse. All right, my friends, well, I hope you enjoyed this little film on attention deficit disorder. I know from experience, because I got that hyperactive kind. I'm just restless, I'm all manic, I'm up and I'm down, I'm just kicking and jumping all day. But these have helped me drastically in my life to gain some presence, gain some focus, and I sure hope it helps you too, honey bunches. Why don't you go and share this with your friends and subscribe to our channel, you little sugar booger. But what people don't talk about is attention deficit order and the salts.